and get an outline, just like so, of this stencil. Alright, next I'm going to try and center this other stencil right in the middle of it. Okay, that seems pretty centered to me. With the orange, I'm going to go all the way around. Nice. And with the brown, I'm going to do the same. Just like so. I'm going to add a little bit of yellow on top of that. Alright. Now then, I'm going to go ahead and remove that. You should have something that looks like that. Now, I'm going to add some texture to this. Okay, fold that in half. Trying to remove most of the top layers, which would be the yellow. I really want the orange to really stick out. We're going to go ahead and create a painting inside this circle. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create the sky. Right, it looks something like that. A little bit of blue. Maybe we can add a little bit of orange. Okay, now I'm going to add the terrain in the background. And to do that, so I'm just going to use some black. Now I'm aiming directly at the straight edge and not at the painting. Alright, that looks pretty symmetrical, right? Let me cover that up. Now what I'm going to do is with a little bit of white, this will create my water on the bottom. See that? Nice. Alright. Now then, I'm going to add a little bit of green on this empty spot. Just like so. And a little bit of blue. I'm just going to blend it in a little bit more. Okay, maybe one more. Right about, just a little one, right about here. Okay? Nice. Now then, let's wait for this to dry just a little bit. And while we wait for it to dry, I'm going to go ahead and create just some random plant life here on the bottom. What I'm doing is I'm spraying a little bit of black off in the side somewhere with my sea sponge. See, I'm just tapping into it. Now black is a nice neutral color, so we're going to add some color on top of it later. Alright, just like so. Leaves. We can create pine trees. See that? See how I'm doing that? Okay, let's do the same with this one up here. This stencil, right there, right where it used to be before, right? Now with the black, we're going to put pressure on this so that it doesn't move. Now I'm going to add some random colors. Some red. Some blue. Heck, even some green. You guys remember how to create the little nebulas that we do on our spray paintings? Space paintings, I'm sorry. Well, we're going to do the same effect. All the way around. Okay, now, with the spraycasso tool, we're going to create a circle right around this. It's okay if it's not completely perfectly round. Just do your best. Right, that's what you have. Now then, check this out. With the clear coat, go ahead and create my painting nice and moist. This spraycasso tool, I'm going to create some strings coming down. Now all I'm doing is I'm just scratching. And yes, I know I'm going over my own painting, but that's okay. Gives it that much more of a realistic look to it. We'll add some right here. Here, maybe one down here. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to create the effect of a feather, not using brushes, but rather just a scratching technique. And what we're going to do is we're just going to scratch back and forth really fast. And if it becomes to get dry, add some more clear coat. See that? Alright, let's add a few more right here. I'm going to create the feather just by doing this. See that? Okay. Here we go. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's tutorial. It was a lot of fun. In 2008. Well, keep them cans shaking, guys. And until next time. That's what it looks like. Alright. Till next time, folks.